under the bright lights, and we are just moments away from bringing you baseball action this Wednesday night here on the 2K Sports Network. Jeannie Zelasco here with Steve Biziak as we take this week over the hump onto the mound. Coming up, it's the Arizona Diamondbacks playing against the New York Mets. Orlando Hernandez will be on the mound for the New York Mets. Carrying an ERA just topping the 3.10 mark, Brandon Webb will also get the start for Arizona.
He is coming off that amazing perfect game in his last start. That's 9 innings of work with no hits, no walks. Hey, nobody reached base. We're not expecting him to repeat that feat here, but he's proven to have his location and endurance working for him. No doubt about it.
And it's time to send you out for the call. John Miller and Joe Morgan standing by.
Okay, Jeannie, and we are in Shea Stadium here in Flushing Meadows, New York, in the borough of Queens, home of the Mets. We're set to bring you another edition of Major League Baseball right here on 2K Sports. He delivers. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Castillo up with it. Over to first for out number 1.
He gets good wood on this one, but the second baseman says, hey, I'll take care of this, and he throws him out at first.
One out, nobody on. Now Duker ready to go back to work. He throws and fouled away. And whoa, he just got out of the way of that one as it's up the middle. And that gets through for a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out.
I'll tell you what, John, that pitch was way off the plate outside, and you don't catch up with many of those. Great back control to reach out and put some good wood on that one.
One on, 1 out. And a throw over to first. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. He takes off for second. And he is safe at second.
Well, he gets a pretty good lead this time, and that extra step or two is enough to allow him to beat the throw. Well, John, you've got to take the chance when you get the opportunity, and he steals second base here.
That, as you always say, Joe, you've got to get that jump, and he really did. So Duque sends the 1-strike pitch plateward. Good hard side of that time, and he's in control, 0-2. He spins and throws back to second, and he dives back safely. Swing and a miss on the fastball. And that's the second out of the inning.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Tracy comes to bat now. It's the first time at the plate for him.
Better watch the runner on second, John. He's got the speed, so if he gets a pretty good jump, he might take off.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Reyes throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Diamondbacks get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. Now we go to the last of the first, and we have no score. Brandon Webb gets the start as he takes the mound. It's just been a nightmare for hitters every time this guy's on the mound this year.
With the 2006 National League Cy Young Award-winning pitcher.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Tracy fields it. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
Nice play by the third baseman to keep his head down, then simply come up throwing.
Base is empty with 1 out. Webb, his throw, not in time, and that'll be an infield single. Now a look at the umpiring alignment for today's game.
This is a great bunch of officials, John, top notch.
1 out, man on first. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a sinker in there. It's 0-1. Oh and 1. Webb. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. And it's up against the wall on a bounce.
Johnny really got a hold of that one and just scoots it by the infielders for a base hit.
Carlos Delgado came to the Mets in 2006, and he really stabilized that way.
He was the leader they needed on the field. A couple of guys on here, John, and some good speed at second base. Let's see if they put the pressure on here with the running game.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. They throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. He kicks, he throws. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he drops the ball, and everyone's going to be safe. Oh, man. Uh-oh, that opens up the path. He's heading home. And the runner will come in to score. So he's aboard on the error as a run scores.
Well, he won't get an RBI for that one, but they'll take the extra out and run scored just the same.
Yeah, the thing is, you've got a lead. You don't want to start making errors and giving them extra.
And they'll really sting if you're the team that allowed the run. You know, John, some managers start playing it safe when they get a lead. But I think when you've got a fast guy at second base as they do now, stealing a base should always be an option.
And he delivers.
0-2. Let's see if they want to finish him right here or waste one.
Tried to saw him off that time, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, the pitcher wanted him to chase this fastball off the plate inside. He didn't do so. He can't handle that pitch.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, and he dives back safely. Brandon comes in with a 1. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Burns has him played. Runner on his way to third. Safe at third as he beat the play. Alou will get his first crack at it. Runners at first and third, 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Has him out front as he swings and misses. Strike 1. He throws. Strike 2. So Moises Alou now in a hole with a count of 0-2. Swing and a fly ball. Burns makes the catch and the side is retired. The Mets pick up a run on 2 hits and they've left a couple of men on base. We'll go to the top of the second. The New York Mets have the lead 1-0. Line shot into center field. That should be a base hit. He stops at first with the single. Drew ready to step in now. Nobody out and a runner at first. First pitch on the way. Swing and a grounder to first. Delgado gets 1 at second and 2. A double play.
And this one comes in at 91 miles per hour. This is just smart pitching. He's trying to get the double play ball, and he succeeds by pitching his man down in the zone.
This pitching coach has got to be well pleased with that, just like they were working on it back in spring training. 2 outs, nobody on. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. So Duque sends the one-strike pitch plateward. Hit in the dirt. Delgado leaps, but can't bring it down. He deals. Here's a swing, and the ball popped up, foul down the left field line. Alou can't get himself into position to make the play. Fastball called, strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. On now to the last half of the second. The New York Mets out in front, 1-0. It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Well, he's going to get whacked unless he keeps that pitch lower.
He fouls that one off. This is swung on and hit on the ground. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Braun is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
This one's hit down the line, but he's able to roam over and put it away.
1 out, nobody on. First pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. He throws. A sinker misses. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Here's a called strike in the outer half, and it's 1-2.
Man, that was a good sinker right on the block.
Brandon comes in with a 1-2 pitch. Oh, there's some debate here. They're going to appeal that one, Joe. No swing, and wow, that was close, Joe. I thought he swung it. Let me see. It's ruled a check swing, but if he made contact, I think he would have hit a double. Two-two pitch. And the sinker's taken. Strike 3 called, and that's out number 2.
This looks like a fastball halfway to the plate, but by the time it gets to the plate, it starts to sink, and it's a great sinker away. As we see here on the graphic, John, he's keeping the ball down and in on the right-handed hitters, and that can be a cold zone for a lot of the guys.
2 outs, nobody on. The pitch. That one finds the outside corner for strike 1. And 1. Webb throws. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Tracy fields it. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. And they're gone in short order here. They'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Mets lead it 1-0. They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up. Ground ball headed for the middle. Castillo. And his throw gets him. 1 away.
That was a nice put out there, John, and he gets the easy force at first base.
1 out, none on. Starts him off with one in there for a strike. On the ground to short. Reyes fields. On to first for out number 2.
That shortstop's right there to Glover, and then fires to first base for the out.
Base is empty, 2 down. The first pitch from El Duque. Hit to the ground down the first base line. Here's the pitch. Can't catch up that time, and it's a swing and a miss. Lined fair down the line and right. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Alou makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half inning. And we move on now to the home half of the third. The Mets on top, 1-0. And the top of the order is coming up. Swing and a drive, deep left center. Braun is over, and he makes the catch for the out.
He gets good wood on this one, but it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to get there without much trouble.
Nobody on base with 1 out. He watches the curve in there for a called strike.
Well, the old theory in pitching is high and tight, low and away, and that's a 12-6 low and away curveball.
Oh and 1. Webb throws. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Hudson. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
That's a nice textbook defensive play, John. This ball is fielded by the second baseman, and he gets the easy force at first base.
Base is empty. 2 down here. Here it comes. Lined up the middle. Hudson. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here in the inning. We're through 3 innings now. The Mets lead 1-0. And the 2, 3, 4 spots will be coming up next. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Alou is right there as he puts it away.
John, that was a great call to shift the defense. They swung that outfield to the right and had him played perfectly.
Base is empty. 1 out. And, oh, look out. He just barely got out of the way. That one gets through and for a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Tracy will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Runner at first, 1 down. On the ground to first. And that goes through a base hit. The runner coming around second on his way to third.
Good pitch that time. Gets him to hit it on the ground, but you can see just by picking him up and laying him down, he legs this one out for a base hit.
1 out. Runners at first and second. First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a big curveball for a called strike. On the way. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Reyes to second for 1. And there's the second out. A double play. The Arizona Diamondbacks pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the 1. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th. The Mets are in front, 1-0. The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next.
John, if the hitter recognizes this pitch, anything in like that could be extra bases.
He throws. Ground ball to short. Drew. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
And this hitter goes back to the bench. The shortstop was able to make a nice throw over the first.
Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. And it's through. That's a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with one out. Alou will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. With one out, there's a runner at first. Now a throw over. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. One out, man on first. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. Burns glides over and makes the catch for the out.
He has to call off the left fielder for this one, and he has the better angle to it. So that's a smart play.
2 down, a runner at first. First pitch to him, and it goes foul. The pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Hudson throws to first, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, and one man left on. Fifth inning upcoming here at Shea. The New York Mets have the lead 1-0. The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next. First pitch is a big curveball in there. 0-1. The pitch. The off-speed pitch is in there, and he falls behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes, you got to swing at anything close.
And this is hit in the air foul down the left field line. On the ground to short. Right is there to get to it. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets him. Wow. Number 26 will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. One out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. And he hits this one foul. Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. It is a fair ball headed into the corner for extra bases. And he's into second with a double with one out. Number 14 will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. One out, runner at second. First pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side. He throws. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
Good pop to that baby.
He kicks, he throws. Pop foul, straight back. Number 28 is there, and he puts it away. 2 down. Webb will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down. Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Hernandez throws to first in time for out number 3. The Diamondbacks pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The New York Mets out in front 1-0. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1.
Pitcher has him 0-2. I look for him to go inside and then back outside.
And it's called strike 3 on the sinker. One away.
Sinkers are always effective if you can keep them down. Either they're going to hit it on the ground or miss it completely.
Hernandez will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to him. Hit in the air to center field. And in there, base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out.
This fastball is tailing out of the zone, but he's right on it, and he sends the ball into center field for a base hit. No reason to attempt a stolen base in this situation, John. I think you just play it straight up right here.
He deals. Hit to the ground, up the middle. Hudson. There's one. On to first. Safe as they can't get the back end.
Well, they get the force out at second, but I think they would have liked to have gotten 2 there.
Runner on first, 2 outs. First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up right up behind home plate. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back in easily. Oh and 1. Webb throws.
There's 2 quick ones, and now the hitter's really in trouble.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Hudson. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead it 1-0. And for those of you just joining in, swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Delgado. He is out at first. Nice play by the pitcher getting over.
Well, that's where spring training helps you. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch on the way. Oh, and he makes the catch. More in defense there than anything else, but nicely done. Braun, with a single as last time, will be the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch. On the ground to short, and a diving stop by Reyes. And the throw's in time at first, and oh man, what a play! The Diamondbacks aren't able to push across anything and have been shut out through the first 6. On to the bottom of the 6th. The New York Mets out in front, 1-0. The 3, 4, 5 hitters, the big hitters coming up. He throws. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep left field. Wrong at the warning track as he makes the catch. Delgado will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. Good pitch. He's late on that one. It's 0-1. Strike 2, so it's 0-2 to Delgado.
2 great pitches right on the edge. Now he's got him in trouble.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Tracy fields it. On to first for out number 2.
This is a nice play starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
2 outs, nobody on. Brandon Webb with the delivery. And this one is fouled off. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Wrong. Puts it away, and the side is retired. And they're gone in short order here. On to the 7th inning we go.
The New York Mets have the lead,
1-0.
The heart of the order coming up next.
First pitch to him.
That one is lofted in the air.
Beltran is right there, and he hauls it in.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
1 out, none on.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Right. And he takes it himself and tags him for the out.
And he's pitching well right now. That's 7 straight he's retired.
Drew will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
This one swung on and hit in the air.
And a foul ball. He delivers.
Line toward first. Delgado boots it. Delgado. The Diamondbacks just can't figure anything out, and through 7, they remain without the benefit of a run.
7th inning stretch time here in New York.
The Mets on top, 1-0.
Grounded up the middle. Drew.
And his throw is in time for out number 1.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the horse out at first.
Base is empty, 1 out. And he delivers.
Swings and misses at the sinker. 0-1. This one swung on and hit down the line and right.
Number 14
is right there to bring that one in.
Johnny has the range over to his left to get this one, but he's able to get there in time to put it away.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. First pitch, a slider in there. 0-1. And 1. Webb throws. The 0-1 pitch is a sinker in for a called strike.
He's ahead 0-2. I don't think he'll waste a pitch. He'll try to finish him off right here.
Way to be patient.
Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
With 2 strikes, you throw the power fastball upstairs, you'll get the hitter to chase it a lot of times, but he laid off.
Brandon comes in with a 1-2 pitch. And this one's grounded to second. Hudson throws on to first, and the side is retired.
Now Duque ready to go back to work. He throws.
Lays off a called strike at the knees. 0-1. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Gomez comes on to make the catch for the out.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up on him and hits one in front of them. Great range to hustle in and make the play.
And time is called for a meeting here, and this may just be to buy a little time for the bullpen to get ready.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Number 14 will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. The New York Mets, meanwhile, with plenty of bullpen activity at the moment, Joe.
And they're probably going to need a fresh arm soon, John, because we're starting to see some fatigue with the pitcher on the mound.
That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Gomez is right there, and he puts it away.
John, and these guys can't get anything started right now. That's 10 in a row that have been retired.
Bases empty, 2 down. Two outs, nobody on. Pitch on the way.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
On the ground to second. Castillo. And he throws on to first. And the side is retired. The Diamondbacks still can't buy a run as they've been held scoreless here through 8. Here come the Mets in the home half of the 8th. The Mets lead 1.
Number 48 gets the call to come in and take over the hill. He was a 2-game winner last season.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Slider locks him up, and he's behind 0-2. Got him. 1 away.
John, that's right at the knees. Great location with 2 strikes. Fooled him completely.
Reyes, a switch hitter batting left-handed. Nobody on base with 1 out.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He delivers.
And a strike makes it 0-2. But Reyes is no stranger to an 0-2 count where he's got to be very protective.
Now that he's ahead 0-2, he's got a few pitches he can play with. He'll try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Strike 3 called to Jose Reyes. A little too close to take with 2 strikes there.
Target's down and in. He hits the target. Perfect pitch. Man, that was a great pitch.
Bases empty, 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up there. 0-1.
The pitch.
He looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
The pitcher has him 0-2. I look for him to go inside and then back outside.
Change up, got him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this happening. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. The Mets are in front, 1-0.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. And he delivers. swing and a ground ball to short. And Reyes gets to it. And he throws on the first for the out. One away.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out. And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away. Probably just considering making the change later on.
Burns will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game. Base is empty with 1 out. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Alou is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
And he is just lights out right now. A baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set that.
2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Alou is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The New York Mets get a fabulous effort out of their starting pitcher tonight, the shutout and a victory.
And John, getting a complete game shutout from your starter, that's what you look for from opening day to the end of the season, and it only happens a few times.
Now, Jeannie Zelasco and Steve Physiak.
Thanks, guys. And Hardball Central is proud to present our Chevy player of the game. He pitched shutout ball in this one. And Steve, what a performance from such a talented ball player.
Well, Jeannie, there's no doubt the pitcher is always the most important position on the field, and he came through in this one with the most important performance of the game. That's basically the definition of what it takes to be the Chevy player of the game.
And Steve, that's going to wrap up our broadcast here at Hardball Central as this Major League Baseball presentation on 2K Sports comes to a close. This is Jeannie Zelasco for Steve Physiak and the absolutely fabulous 2K Sports crew saying so long and thanks again for joining us tonight. We hope you all have a great rest of the evening.